Hey guys, so sorry the video cut before I in the middle of my presentation, but I was saying in the last video that we now have a scenario where the Mama Mboga, we have a household that is making at least 52,000, 48 to 52,000 shillings a month in income. How are they going to afford a 3.15 million apartment? It is simple. What they do for this kind of household is that one income, you can see the estimated monthly payments are 16,997. So one income out of the 26 that they are making right here, one income, this income of 26, you take out the 16,000 to pay solely mortgage. One income will exclusively pay for the mortgage. Okay, that leaves what? You take out 26,520 minus, let's say 17,000. Let's round it off for easy mathematics. So one person's income pays the mortgage, and then the other person's income, so in this case, one of the incomes, 26,520, is going to go to pay the mortgage. And then that leaves them with 9,520 added to the other 26,520. What do you get? 9250 plus 26,520. You get 35,770 left to take care of other household needs, which we are talking about school fees, food, transport, etc., etc., all the other stuff, entertainment, etc., etc. If it's a household of 4 or maybe 3, 3 kids, 2 parents, 35,000. It will be a struggle, but 35,000 should be able to meet those needs. If it's a bigger household, that's where I want to say something about this. If you're a boda, most bodas in Bungoma are like 24 to 30-something years, maybe 35. And the problem is that you find somebody has about, at 24, they have 2 wives, 5 kids, and a 6th one on the way. Obviously, that person is not going to be able to afford this particular house. But if you're a household of 2 parents, 2 kids, earning 52,000 combined household income, one salary, all I'm saying is that one salary should be dedicated to paying the mortgage, because you could have raised you would have raised your deposit from your SACCO contribution, 315,000 you get from your SACCO contribution, and then you dedicate one salary to just be paying the mortgage, and then you find out how to live within the remaining amount of money, which is about 35,000 or 36,000. You find ways and means to live within 35,000. Okay, and what are those kind of things? In Bungoma, we, in terms of food, you plant your own food. So you don't have to buy veggies. You have eggs for proteins and chicken. You can have a cow or a goat for milk. So your proteins are sorted that way. Your veggies are sorted from your garden. Your starch as well. We have sweet potato, mihogo, cassava. We have beans that you can plant. We have groundnuts or peanuts. So basically, it is possible with this analysis that a Mama Mboga, a boda, if they're financially savvy, they can be able to afford a 3.1 3.15million apartment in the affordable housing scheme without too much of a hassle. The problem is that there's too much noise from different political leaders, etc., that are muddying the waters and not sending the right information to the people so that people can take advantage of this scheme, which is, in my opinion, is a very good scheme. You can dislike the government, you can dislike the current government however much you like, but we cannot shy away from acknowledging when good things are being done and advising people to take advantage of those opportunities. Now, this house, 3.15 million, 2-bedroomed apartment, these are actually being constructed in Nakuru town. So I took the example of Nakuru town. If it's in the regions further away from Nairobi, the prices are even cheaper. So maybe a similar apartment in Bungoma will go for maybe less than that, maybe 2-point-something million, making it even more affordable, you see. But they've given you an example where a border rider in Bungoma and a Mama Mboga in Bungoma having a combined household income of about 48 or 52,000 can actually afford to buy this apartment in Nakuru, and Nakuru is a big town. Nakuru is a big city, all right? So my message to Kenyans is that, number one, what you need is not necessarily money or more money. You need financial education. Educate yourself about how money works. Once you learn how money works, you're going to save yourself a lot of headaches in terms of how you manage your finances. And then you're going to be able to invest more in things that you like. And number two, stop listening to the noises. You might not have voted for this government. You might not even like the government or the people in government. But look at what they're doing and ask yourself, what opportunities can I take advantage of that this government is providing? Castigating the government, being skeptical of the government, being pessimistic, it's not going to get you anywhere. These houses, the people who know how the property market works are snapping up these houses, these affordable houses like this. I just came off of the government website and I can show you that some of these units are already sold out. You see, some of these units are already sold out. Let me show you something here. If you go to the Bomayangu website, the website is called bomayangu.go.ke, and you can see where these houses are being constructed. You see, like Nakuru, Bondeni, ongoing. Okay, if you click on view, you can see which units are available. So 3-bedroom is going for 4.25. That may be out of range for a boda or Mama Mboga, but look at the 1-bedroomed, look at the 2-bedroomed, which I've used as a case study. 3.15, 16,997 shillings per month. But even a 3-bedroomed, even if it's 4.2 million, the monthly payments are 22,000. You still can dedicate, with a household income of 52,000, you are still dedicate half of that, 22,000 of that, just to pay the mortgage, and then try and live on the remaining amount, which is about 30,000. It can be done. So this is not, I'm not pulling things out of the air or numbers out of the air. These are real numbers, real practical stuff that can happen, that you can actually practice or implement, and you can see magic working for you. Now you do that, over the next 14 years, you've paid off the loan. If you're 24, at 38, you've paid off that loan, you're mortgage free. you can buy another one, or even you don't need to wait until you're 38. After 5 years, you've paid a bit of the money of the mortgage. Take the equity that you have in that house, borrow against that equity, buy another one, and then after 2 years you do the same. So and then you rinse and repeat the process over and over and over again. Within 4 to 6 years, about 4 to 6 years, you quickly realize that you have 2 or 3 properties to your name just by repeating the same simple method of working, rinsing and repeating. You dedicate one salary to pay off the mortgage quickly, in 2-3 years, you've built some equity into the existing property. You go to the bank, you borrow against that equity, you pay another deposit, you purchase another property. Then you also pay the same again. You go like that. That other property, the second property that you buy, you rent it out, you get your rent. Somebody else is paying that mortgage for you. So stop listening to vitendawili. Wacheni kusikia vitendawili kila saa, and try and jump onto this property. Take advantage of this affordable housing scheme that the government is providing, and try and create and build some wealth for you and yours. Now, look at, that's just Nakuru, I'll show you another example. That is King's Safari, Nakuru Bondeni. You can see the 1-bedrooms are already sold out. You see, there's none available. 3-bedroomed, there's only 183 available. And then you go to the 2-bedroom that I was talking about. You can see it's only 62 available. So while people are making noise about, the houses are unaffordable, the houses are not blah, 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 other people are taking advantage and buying these houses. Alafu itakuja 2027, watu wanaanza kulia ati hakuna nyumba, affordable housing, taxes. But the houses are here, they are going. Okay, let's look at another example. Starehe, it's an ongoing project. Let's see, in Nairobi. Actually, let's look at Migori, another ongoing project, Mabera. Let's see what happens. In Migori, 20 available. 1-bedroom, 1.4 million. You see, these are the houses in Migori. 2 bedrooms, 1.9 million. Even cheaper. All you have to pay is 10,000 a month. You see? So how is it that a household income, a household of combined income of 40,000-50,000 cannot afford this? 3-bedroomed in Migori, 2.8 million. Monthly payment is 15,000. 20 available. Let's look at another one. What do you got here? Let's go to Machakos. What here, Macha? Macha, 2-bedroomed, 1.9. Even more affordable. Only 10,000 monthly payments. 60 available. You go to 3-bedroom, 2.8 million. 1-bedroom, 1.4 million. Studio, 960 million. Even a university student can afford these ones. Let's go back to another one. That's Nakuru Bondeni. We've looked at Nakuru, but let's look at Nakuru Bondeni. You see? We've already looked at these ones. The 1-bedrooms are sold out. Yeah, we've already looked at these ones. So let's look at the last one. Rongai, Isiolo, Wajir, Bomet, Machakos. They're all over the place. Nakuru, Nairobi at River. Let's look at Nairobi at River. You see, 3-bedroom in Nairobi at River. Where are you gonna get a 3-bedroom house in Nairobi for 4.2? You've got 1 bedroom at 2.1 and 2 bedroom at 3.3 million. All these are affordable houses. And you see 4 bedroom villas at 8 million. Those ones are actually unavailable. Those ones are sold out. You see even the 1 bedroom at 2.1, those are sold out. So who are these Kenyans who are buying these houses that, you know, a lot of people in the opposition are talking, are saying, oh, well, they are not affordable, they are not blah, 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 blah. Well, guys, I have shown you a formula for the low-income earners. I've shown you a formula of how you can take advantage of this government scheme and buy these houses. If you're a household with a combined household income of between even 46,000 to 52,000, you can easily buy a 3.15 million apartment. You need to be able to have saved in your SACCO some money, get the deposit, and then pay the deposit, and then you use your one person's income. If you're a couple, one person's income goes into paying for the mortgage, and the both of you and your kids, you live within the remaining income. That is how people get onto the property ladder. And then after you spend maybe 2, 3, 4 years paying mortgage, building some equity into the new house that you've bought, then you go to the bank or the SACCO again, you borrow against that equity, and then you buy another property. And then you keep paying, And then another 2, 3 years, unaenda bank tena, you borrow against the equity that you've built in your second or even first property, you buy another one. So the game becomes rinse and repeating. After every 3, 4 years, you rinse, you repeat the same thing. Within a span of 10 to 12, 13 years, you have acquired, 3, 4, 5 properties to your name. It's as easy as that. If you like this video, comment down below, subscribe, share, so that we can spread this information, these secrets of getting onto the property ladder and affordable housing. But at the end of the day, you decide whether for the next 4 years, while this government is in power, you're going to be listening to vitendawili and not take advantage of this opportunity, or you're going to shut your eyes to vitendawili, take advantage of this opportunity, and vote this government out in 2027 if you want to, or let them continue. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. I'll see you in the next video.